Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to show you how I smoke oil. Just a quick search on the internet will show you just how expensive smoked oil is, and I was quite shocked by this, to be honest, because this is something that you can do quite easily at home for a fraction of the cost, and I want to show you how to do it in this video. Now, 71 quid is quite expensive for some oil, but that's by no means that is actually quite an expensive example, but you can see here, you know, they're not cheap. So I'm going to show you how you can do this at home. In this instance, I'm using a Polyscience smoking gun, and the oil I'm using is actually a sun-dried tomato oil. It's the residue that I had from some leftover sun-dried tomatoes. We'll do this a couple of times, and at the end of it we will have some fantastic oak smoked sun-dried tomato oil. Now, okay, that's absolutely fine. If you don't have a Polyscience smoking gun or another means of injecting smoke into a jar like this, let me show you another method that you can use at home. Here I'm using a simple clay pot with some foil in the base, and I'm going to be using some oak chips, and I'm just going to place a few of these oak chips, probably I would say a couple of teaspoons, onto that foil. To smoke the oil, I'm using a glass jar, and before I actually use this glass jar, I'm going to make sure that I put a little bit of oil into it, swirl it around so that it's got a coating of oil on the inside. With a blowtorch, we're going to light the chips. It's worth noting I'm just using plain vegetable oil. And what we're going to do once those chips are alight is place the pre-oiled jar directly on top of the clay pot. And what that's going to do is allow the smoke to condense onto the oil on the sides of that jar. We're going to do this a few times just so that we can enrich that flavour and make it a lot deeper and more concentrated. And once we've allowed that smoke to condense onto the inside of that jar, we're ready to go. And all we need to do now is put the oil into the jar, screw that lid on tightly, give it a good old shake, and that is now ready to go onto a salad or to make a mayonnaise or a vinaigrette dressing. Well, I hope you like this one. The advantages of using this method is that you are not exposing the oil to a great deal of heat, and you're also not exposing it to a huge amount of oxidization, so you're going to preserve the qualities of the oil, and that's why I like it. It beats the other methods I've seen online hands down, and for that reason and the fact that you can do it in the comfort of your own house is why I think it's a good opportunity for people to try this at home. I hope you enjoy it. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, click that bell icon if you want to be notified of future videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, folks. Bye.